Welcome back to Cosmic Chatter. We are joined by event planner, drag queen, certified Virgo diva, and my best friend, Dalton Meyer, otherwise known as Shaneeda Bump.
It's so good to be here. I love this. I love what you've done with the place. Your home. I love the kitty.
Well, thank you for being here, diva, on our Virgo season episode.
I'm so happy it's Virgo season. My birthday. It's my time.
You're like Virgo down.
Oh, I call myself like the Virgo because my birthday's August 23rd. So like I'm it.
I looked at your chart, 0 degree Virgo sun. So like the moment that the sun moved into Virgo and a Virgo Mercury. What about like Virgo qualities or personality traits would you say like resonate with you the hardest?
Definitely the best ones. Critical in a good way is what I'm gonna say. I mean, here's the thing is like as an event planner, I have to be like on it. And so I think that that's kind of the Virgo qualities definitely lean itself into that for sure.
Now, that was my next question about the event planning. What do you think about event planning and your Virgo tendencies are like make like a happy medium, or like what makes the best sort of like event for you as a Virgo?
I think that a big part of that is that like I know that I can separate like emotion and everything from like the task that needs to get handled. And like no matter what's going on in my life, I can get it done. Like it is going to get done. And so like I think that kind of leans itself, especially because I think a big part of event planning and when you're in person at an event is to stay calm no matter what happens. Like I've been in scenarios where I've had people seize in front of me. I've had people have like allergic reactions and have to get an EpiPen. We've had earthquakes. We've had tornado warnings. Like I've had so many different things happen at events, and you have to be able to stay completely calm so that
panic doesn't ensue.
Because also when something happens, everyone's looking at me to like find out what to do. And so like my number one rule when it comes to events is do not run, because when you run, everyone else gets anxious. And so like I can be at level 100 anxiety, but nobody knows that because I look so calm because I'm focused on the task at hand.
Well, I think that's interesting. One, because do not run. Like you are a Sagittarius moon, and famously Sagittariuses love to run from their problems. So
what
would you say? Would you say that like the Virgo side of you just helps you to, I guess, compartmentalize was the word that like kept coming to my mind.
Compartmentalizing is like my tea. Like I always say there's a filing cabinet in my head and everything is like being put into where it needs to go.
Right.
And so that's also why I think when it comes to non-events and it comes to like personal life, like I'm like, okay, this event door, we closed it. This like filing cabinet's closed, we locked it, and now we're Dalton and we're being a personal person. Or if we're being Shaneeda, like they're all very different people, and that's kind of like how I've been able to live my life.
Yeah. And was there ever like an event in your mind like that you were planning, organizing, doing all the tea for, where you were like, maybe I should run, I need to get out of this place?
Everyone.
You're like every single one of them.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know if necessarily, I feel like the Virgo definitely overcomes the Sag moon when it comes to events, because the only time I ever run from things is like problems in personal life. Like I'm like I don't want to deal with them, so I'm gonna ignore them and pretend like they don't exist, or like suppress them, conceal, don't feel.
Do you find yourself when you are in those moments of like, oh, I have like a lot of shit going on in my life? Is that something that you do?
Yeah, when I get really stressed and to the point where it's like I need to like focus on something and I need to have control over something, it tends to be control over things that I would like to have control over and not anything about my own life.
Right.
You know?
Like there has to be like a degree of separation to it where you're like, I don't have to take this home with me. Like I can just kind of
And so like sometimes that does fall on like friends or, you know, my like coworkers or something, just because like, yeah, it's like that's something I can control and have like a better control over. But I mean, also sometimes when it comes to my personal life, I kind of stick to the like the AA mantra of like, I accept the things that I cannot change. Like
AA, I was just like, AA, what's that?
Alcoholics Anonymous. Right. You've been there. And that's something that I've kind of really dug into now that I'm in my late 20s.
Late. The winter of your 20s.
Ooh, don't say that. Don't say all that, Gorge.
Okay, on the topic of drag.
Yes.
You are a drag queen. Virgos are known for being very clean. When is the last time that you have washed your pads? Right.
Okay, here's the thing. I wash my tights.
Okay.
And like a lot. Like I wash my tights like probably every 2 weeks. Like,
do you rewear tights? Like between
washes?
No, between like performances.
Yes.
Oh.
What? I don't think that's that. Wow, okay. But I don't think I've ever washed my pads.
You've never washed them?
No.
Oh.
My pads have never smelled.
Okay, fresh. Minty fresh?
I don't know. That's actually a very interesting thing. I should probably go home and smell them. No, but like,
if you've never washed them, I wouldn't.
But here's the thing, is
because we're sweaty divas.
Oh, we are sweaty divas. The amount of times that a wig has come off, well, your wig, mine totally stays on.
God damn it.
But here's the thing. When I come home, I shower before I get in drag.
Real.
Right? And when I come home, I take the pads out of the tights. And so they're just already air drying. And then my tights, I separate all of them and they like hang like the second I get home.
Love.
So they're never getting like...
They're never just like wadded up into like a sweaty mess.
And they're never like just sitting in whatever. But like the typical, you're doing a show.
Right.
You go home. Like the longest they're going to be
like 6 hours.
On my body is like 6 hours. Yeah.
Right.
And so,
except when you go to the afters. Right.
And then you go to a warehouse party.
Well, and speaking of the afters, your drag name, Shaneeda Bump.
Mm-hmm. Me and my friends, when I was in DC, because that's famously where I started doing drag, we were at a bar that doesn't exist anymore there, called the Dirty Goose. And we were in, they closed...
Pandemic?
No, they closed after I left, after I moved away.
Right.
So
you took all the business with you.
I did. All the bumps. So they had the best bathrooms for drugs. I'm just gonna say it because they were all single stall bathrooms, and there was like 5 of them in a row. Okay, so we're at Dirty Goose. It was me and my friends, and we were partaking in something that you inhale.
Through the nose?
Through the nose.
Through the nose.
The song Snow Angel by Renee Rapp is about it. And my friend looked at me and they're like, do you need a bump? And I go, oh, she needs a bump. And I was like,
that's it.
I was like, that's it. And then I was like, that's gonna be my drag name. And I typed it in my phone. Obviously, like at the time, drag was not even like on the horizon. I feel like it was fresh off of COVID. So like, I think those must have been like the fall of 21. And I started doing drag the spring of 22.
Okay, got it. So you took some time to like sit and marinate in it.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that.
And then learned how to paint. Well, I didn't actually at the time. Someone else painted me.
Well, I'll put in post-production like a photo of you before and now.
Oh, you should send a Paula Deen photo. That should be what it is.
Oh, the Paula Deen photo is a good one. I think it's interesting that you chose the name Shaneeda Bump, given how high-strung like Virgos tend to be.
Yeah.
And it's an upper. I would have thought like Shaneeda Blunt probably would have been, what I would have gone for personally.
I want to keep it pumping. When it comes to like my persona, I want people to come to a Shaneeda Bump show wanting to like have excitement and like keep the energy up and that sort of thing. Where I feel like, I mean, I do splits, high kicks,
dips, cartwheels.
Oh, so many cartwheels.
You've like swung from the rafters a few times, like Pink.
I actually did that once in Coney Island.
I
grabbed onto a pipe and I just started.
And you were like, "Woo! I'm gonna swing."
It was during Defying Gravity. Oh. So I had to defy the gravity.
Everyone was like, is she going to jump from there?
And I didn't.
You didn't.
I got right off that pole.
Right. So Virgo is typically known as the perfectionist sign. What does a perfect day for Dalton / Shaneeda look like?
Ooh. One is I need my time that I can just sit at home and like catch up on my shows. Because I consume so much content. And so if I miss a day,
it's game over.
We're like so far behind, and then we're playing catch up. And I'm also a completionist, so if I start a show, it must be finished.
Even if you do like one episode?
Yep.
Wow.
Even if I don't like the show.
That's the Virgo OCD.
I have time to watch my shows and play my phone games.
What games?
Kind of depends on the week, so let's see what we have. Now.
Do you also get hooked on like the Instagram ad games?
Oh yeah. When I'm on Grindr and that little king can't get out, I gotta save him. I have to save my diva.
I always get so pissed at those ads because it's like, how are you that dumb that like you keep messing it up?
It's like it's literally just right there.
There's only
right there.
There's like literally only 2 pieces you can move. They're like, which way do I move it? It's like obviously that way.
Oh my god! Or the one where it's like the soldiers and it's like, are you gonna do ×5 or divided by 5? You're like, obviously ×5. Obviously, you fucking idiot.
Obviously 5.
So I have to play my phone games. I have to get those in. I have to watch my shows. Most of the time, I really do like to go outside for a bit.
Yeah.
I am a city bike girly.
Love.
Like I city biked here.
Love. E-bike?
Yeah, of course. I have never been a gym girly. It's just like not my thing, but I love SoulCycle. And so when I have money, I will go to SoulCycle.
The socks.
Yeah.
Wait, clock the socks. The SoulCycle
Vintage.
socks.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like, that's kind of a perfect day. I'm not one of those people who needs to see somebody every day. Like,
Well, because when you go out, you go out.
Right. And, like, we live in New York. It is $100 to leave your apartment. It is $50 for a look chopped fee.
The look chop. Why'd you make eye contact with me when you said that?
Well, at least you wore eyebrows today.
Right. I love that. Well, I want to play some Virgos themed games with you. So I'm going to give you options, 3 options, and you have to choose what of those options you would wed, bed, behead.
Okay.
Someone who is always late, someone who doesn't listen, or someone who doesn't clean up after themselves.
That's really difficult. Okay.
Some of them are a little easier, but this one I was like, let's start off strong.
Okay. Behead, somebody who doesn't clean up after themselves.
Real.
Fucking, oh my God.
No comment.
No comment.
No comment.
And then bed, doesn't listen.
Oh, but you're going to wed always late.
Yeah.
The next series, a to-do list, a color-coded schedule, or Post-it notes.
Behead Post-it notes.
Gone.
They're just not my thing.
Chopped.
Yeah. To-do list, wed. Wed for sure. Wed a to-do list for sure. And then color-coded the bedding. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Bedding the color-coded.
That's a good one. I would say I probably would do the same one. Wed, bed, behead, giving unsolicited advice, side-eye, or resting bitch face.
Ooh. Behead, resting bitch face.
Ooh, okay, fair.
Wed, giving unsolicited advice. And bed, side-eye.
I think that's the right answer.
Because also, I love when you see, when it's like you and I are out somewhere, and I'm like...
No, literally.
Like...
We're literally hosting and someone like in the audience will say something and we both stop on the mic. We're like, mic down, look across the room. We're not even subtle about it sometimes.
I mean, that's literally the last time we did our show and that couple started dancing in front of me while I was performing and I just went...
No. Last one. Someone who uses your instead of you are apostrophe. Someone who's chronically disorganized or someone who never follows through on plans.
I'm gonna behead disorganization.
Get it out of here.
Gotta go.
Have to have some sort of structure.
Yep.
Never.
I will bed, never following through on plans.
And you're going to wed the illiteracy?
I'm going to wed the illiteracy. Because also, I've been there. You know, there's sometimes...
Once or twice.
That's not one. But for some reason, the ITS really fucks me up.
Oh, it's versus it is?
Yeah. That one I still struggle with. Maybe it's because I was homeschooled.
So, our next game, I'm going to name 3 celebrities.
Ooh.
And I want you to tell me which one you relate to the most.
Okay.
Based on how you know them, their public persona.
Beyonce.
Not which one you like the most.
Beyonce.
But which one you relate to the most.
Beyonce.
Keke Palmer.
Okay.
Zendaya.
Ooh.
Or Demi Lovato.
Ooh. Keke. Here's the thing. Keke says outlandish shit.
She does.
And you know that 90% of the stuff that comes out of my mouth is...
batshit.
Like, I will just say the most absurd things for no reason. And, like, that's Keke. And Kiki's a Virgo.
You and Keke have the same big 3. You guys also... I was diving into your chart. You guys have very similar charts, which is why I threw her in this list. And I was thinking, I was like, she's going to say Keke because you guys are very, very similar.
Yeah, and Demi is a little too Leo.
She is.
Like, that's why we're not necessarily the same. Like,
Right.
I appreciate her. I love her. She will always be my pop diva. Mm-hmm. And Zendaya, put that song on replay.
Hey. She also, Zendaya, the reason I put her on the list is because also a Virgo.
Okay.
But also shares your Venus-Mars conjunction in Cancer. Mm-hmm. So for our last game, we're going to play a little sip or spill.
Okay.
Virgos are notorious overthinkers. Okay. What is currently living rent-free in your head?
The only thing that's coming to mind is, you're gay.
from
Happy Dead Day?
Yes. You're
gay. That's the only thing that's in my head right now.
I love that scene.
Does that make me an overthinker?
No, but the fact that it's living rent-free is incredible.
There's always, I think it's because I hyperfixate.
Yes.
And so there's always something that's, like, in my head that it, like, does not leave. Like, for instance, for like a solid 4 weeks, it was As If We Never Said Goodbye, Nicole Scherzinger.
Right, and you performed it at our own
And then
show.
I had to perform it.
Uh-huh.
It had to leave my brain.
And then it's released. It's gone to the universe.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Gee. Okay, sip or spill. What is the most annoyingly accurate Virgo stereotype that you embody?
I think giving unsolicited advice.
Yeah.
And or wanting to give unsolicited advice.
The urge.
The urge to do it, because there's sometimes where I see girls, like I messaged Lonnie the other day and I was like, who's going to tell her that her pads are bad?
Sip or spill. If you had to read yourself for filth, what would you read?
I don't even know if it's like a Virgo thing though. I would read my ADHD down. Like
That's Virgo though.
I
Virgos
would-
are ADHD.
I would read the fact that like I hyperfixate on things. I can never do just one thing. Like I'm always doing like 5 or 6 things at one time. Like on the bike right here.
Right.
I was calling my mom. I was listening to an audiobook. I was biking while also filming a podcast. Like, you know, there's like a lot of things happening at one time. It doesn't necessarily need to be happening.
Right.
And
Just focus on one thing.
just focus on one thing, girly. And
Like
like
a struggle.
pick a struggle. Well, I mean, I chose mine. It was having ADHD.
Right.
Like some people have ADHD and they're ugly. Couldn't be me.
Real. Okay, sip or spill. Read me. Period.
I'm gonna be a sister.
Good answer. That's sisterhood.
It's easier to read you when you're in drag. Was that a read?
Sip or spill. Have you ever corrected someone's grammar during an argument?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially if it's over text.
Oh, yeah.
If it's over text and there's like anything wrong in the text, I will, instead of like responding to the text message,
You'll just write there, like with an asterisk.
with an asterisk. Or it's so much easier to nitpick someone for those like stupid little things than to actually deal with a fight. Because also
Deal with the root of the issue.
yeah, I don't want to deal with things.
No. Sagittarius moon.
Conceal, don't feel.
Right. Conceal, don't feel. Elsa. Do you think
Elsa.
she was a Virgo?
No, she was a lesbian.
I thought you were American. Well, my love, before we wrap up, I want to know, what is your astrology hot take?
Ooh.
Doesn't have to be about Virgos. It can be about anything.
That everyone is gay. No, I think that you know what Munchausen's is.
I do.
I think everybody who has Munchausen's, not Munchausen's by proxy, because that's what Gypsy Rose had.
Yes.
She, like, her mom was making her sick.
Right.
People who make themselves sick for attention, which is like the official Munchausen's factitious disorder. Every person who does that is a Leo.
Leo or a Pisces.
Sure. Yes. But I'm in my head. I'm like, there's not enough attention on you, so you are making yourself sick.
Yeah.
And the amount of people who have Munchausen's and end up dying because they
just make themselves so sick.
themselves so sick that it gets to past the point of no return.
I mean, that's so Leo, though. That's so dramatic.
Like there's not enough attention. They're Tinkerbell.
They're Tinkerbell. So do you think Tinkerbell has Munchausen's?
Yes.
Well, and Tinkerbell is famously a Leo.
Famously
I don't know
Leo.
the stats on that like accurately, but she is.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely is. You can tell that like she is a Leo because not only is she need attention,
Right.
to not die.
She's also a fairy.
And she's also hungry for Peter's cock. And I think that is like strictly a Leo thing. Both my parents are Leos, and all of my best friends from college are Leos.
All Leos.
Like my Leos have always like surrounded my life, but I know that all of them would definitely give themselves Munchausen's.
For sure. Well, and it's also thinking about like giving yourself Munchausen's and then dying from that. That's so dramatic. Listen, if I'm writing obituaries, I would spill all the tea. It's not like, oh, this Leo passed away. It'd be like, this bitch made themselves so sick because no one was giving them self attention and now they're dead.
Yep. See, and here's the thing is I would think a Pisces is more likely to give someone else Munchausen's. That would still give them attention. Like Gypsy's mom.
Gypsy's mom.
Pisces.
That's very Pisces manipulation.
Yeah.
Well, my sister, that's all the time that we have. Do you want to say anything else to the people? Where can they find you? How can they support you?
Is this my camera?
That's the mirror.
Oh,
that's the
gotcha.
mirror. That's your camera.
Oh, okay. Wicked for Good comes out November 26th. And
Are you in that?
sure not.
Just a big supporter of the arts.
Big supporter of the arts. Big hit a kiwi. I think that you can follow me everywhere on Instagram at Shaneeda Bump. SHA, need a bump. And I'm so glad to have been here with you, sister.
I love you so much.
I love you so much.
For being here. This has been Dalton Meyer, also known as Shaneeda Bump.